Welcome to the tutorial on Power BI. After opening the Power BI software, this is the dashboard you can see. So from this dashboard you can see there is a option blank report. So by using this blank report option you can import data. For this tutorial I am going to use this data. This is the Excel file. This data will be imported into the Power BI software. You can see in this data there are 3 sheets. One is data, dates and monthly targets. In this data there are several field or features or variables: retailer ID, date, month, region, state, average brand, price per unit, units sold. These are the variables or features or field or column in this Excel sheet. This Excel sheet will be imported into the Power BI software. So in this Excel sheet there are about 3739 data. So this data will be used for today's tutorial. For importing data I am clicking on blank report. For importing the Excel file I am clicking on here, import data from Excel. Then from your folder of your PC you can select a file, then you can click on open. You can see whenever I am importing data from the Excel file into Power BI, these are the sheets or table that is showing under this navigator. So I'm going to show you again in the Excel file that I have 3 sheets, that is considering 3 tables in the Power BI navigator. So for importing data I'm going to import this data. I'm clicking here. You can see whenever I'm clicking on this sheet or table of data, all the fields that are shown in the Excel file is showing here. If I want to directly import this data, then I can click on load, and whenever you have an intention to create new variables or you need to manipulate the data, then you can click on transform. So I am going to click on transform because I need to create 2 variables from the existing data. So I am clicking on transform data. After clicking on transform data, there is a new window which is showing Power Query Editor. I mean, by this editor window I can create 2 new variables. So first of all I need to convert this date. I mean, you can see in the month column there is 111 which is indicating the month of January. 222, this is indicating the month of February. I need to create a column for this 1 and 2 or 3 as January, February, March. For converting the number into categorical or text data, since I need to convert it, then I'm going to select this one because I will get option for converting. You can see this is also indicating the month of January, 0101 January. So for creating new variable or new field, new column, after clicking on here I am clicking on add column. Then you can see there is a date column. So from the date column you can click on month, then click on name of the month. You can see there is a automatic new step. Don't click here because you should keep these steps by default. If you click or close any steps that is showing here, you will lose your data. So never try to close or cross any steps. Whatever you are doing, those steps are showing here. So I can see I have inserted month name. So if I go to the last column, you can see this is the new column I have created. You can see in my Excel sheet there is no column with the name of month. I have created it by adding a custom column. You can see January, February. So I have converted a new column from this one. Now I am going to create another column for revenue, because here we can see there is a price per unit and there is a units sold. So I need to multiply this price per unit with the units sold for getting the revenue amount, I mean volume of sales. For that purpose you can see there is an option custom column. So in this new window I can create a new column. So I am changing the name of the column. So I have given a new name revenue. So I will create the new column with the name of revenue by multiplying the price per unit and unit sold. So there is a equal sign here. So after clicking on here, I will double click here. Then I will give a asterisk sign. This asterisk sign is used for multiplication purpose. Then units sold. So can you see price per unit? Then asterisk sign is used for multiplication purpose. Then units sold. So this is the new column and this is the formula I'm going to use for multiplying the price per unit and units sold for getting the revenue amount or volume of sales. Then I'm clicking on OK. There is a automatic showing of steps. I have added a custom column which is showing the revenue. It's a quantitative data. So I have created this by multiplying price per unit and units sold. So in our new column we can see there is a indication ABC and 1 2 3. I mean, we have tried to convert it into numerical data, but we can see there is a alpha numerical ABC and 1 2 3. You can see these are the text data that is showing ABC. These are the quantitative or numerical data which is showing 1 2 3. But in this column there is a both text and numerical data. So I need to click on here. After clicking on here, I can click on here for converting the alpha numerical data into whole number. I mean totally numerical data. So can you see this time this is showing 1 2 3, which is indicating these are the numerical data. And after creating the month column, I have done my part of transformation. I am going to close the Power Query editor window for using this new data sheet. For that I am clicking File, then clicking Close and Apply. Data is imported here. After transforming the data, you can see this is the data. So these are the data I am going to use, and this is the dashboard where I am going to create the visualization of the data. For creating the visualization, I am going to first click on Insert. Then I'm going to click on Shapes. Then I'm going to use this shape. So this is the shape that is showing here. I can drag for resizing the shape. So I'm going to resize this shape. So by dragging the border side, you can resize the shape. So we can also change this color by clicking on here, shape. Then can you see whenever you go to lower side, so here you can click on style. You can see this is the color which is showing here. So you can change this color by clicking on any color. So I'm going to choose this one. Now we can give a title or name of this dashboard by going to the below side. You can see text. So whenever you are clicking text, you can click on. Then you can mention the text here. Suppose I'm writing here sales dashboard. You can see the sales dashboard is showing here. You can show where this sales dashboard will be shown. So there is a padding option. If you want to remove the text from the left border, then you can see padding. You can click here. Then slightly the text is moving. So for better view, I'm going to increase the text size. I have increased the text size up to 22 for better view of the text. Still I can see the text is close to the border. So I'm going to increase the padding. It is showing better. Now after selecting here, if you select here, then there will be a format. Then if you click on blank site, so I'm going to create 3 card. You can see this is the option card. So this card can be used for checking the performance. So I'm going to create 3 KPI, key performance indicators, KPI, by using this card. So I'm clicking here, card. After clicking, you can see this card is showing here. So I'm going to reduce the size of the card, placing this card here. By clicking on this card, you can select the data. So I'm going to select this data revenue. You can see after selecting the revenue data, the card is changing to show the value and the name of the card. You can see here the revenue amount is 8 million and it is showing sum of revenue. You can change the name of the title of this card. You can see this is the card where you can click. So after clicking, you can remove the first part, then you can click here. So after changing the name, you can press enter from your keyboard and you can see the name is changed. So here it is showing 8 million and it's the revenue. This is the one of the key performance indicator, which is revenue, and it is showing with value and name. You can change the color of this card. Since this is the Power BI software for visualization, so for better visualization you can use color for nice visualization. Since I am going to create three cards, I mean three KPIs like this, so I am going to select this one, then I am going to copy, Control C, then I am going to paste it, Control V. So after Control V, if I drag it by mouse, I can see there is a new card. I can do again Control V. So there is another card. So since I need three cards, so I have copied and pasted. I will change the name and the data value, and I'm arranging in a same direction. I'm trying to make it a straight alignment. So for better visualization, I'm going to change the color of the cards. So I'm going to select all the cards by pressing Ctrl and pressing mouse. I have selected all the cards. Under the visualization, I'm clicking on here, format your visualization. Then you can see call out value. In this call out value, you can see these are the black color, so you can change the black color here. So after clicking on the color, you can change any color. So I'm going to use, okay, so I'm going to use this color. I can also change the text color from the card by clicking on category level. Then I'm clicking here, so I'm clicking this one. So in this way you can change the title of the cards. You can increase the text size. Okay, so now I'm going to change the card name. So the first card is for showing the revenue. I'm going to change the second card. So after clicking on the second card, you can see by default it is showing revenue. I'm going to remove the checkbox from the revenue and I'm going to click on units sold. So if I click on units sold, it is showing that this is the new card name, which is showing units sold, which is 16 million, and in revenue which is 8 million. Now I'm going to change this card, the third one. So whenever you are clicking, you can see by default it is showing revenue. I'm unchecking the revenue and I'm going to select this one, price per unit. So you can see whenever I'm clicking price per unit, it is showing the price per unit. So after clicking on price per unit, it is showing sum of price unit, but I need to show here the average price per unit. In that case, I can click on here. Then you can see there is option average. I'm going to click this for getting the average price per unit. You can see it is changed. It is now showing average price per unit. Since the text is not showing properly, I'm going to change the size of the card so that I can see the full text. So I am doing the same for this one for better alignment. Now I'm going to create a column chart, but before clicking on column chart, you have to be sure that you have to deselect the card or any box. So I'm clicking on here in the blank option, then I'm clicking on column chart. You can see the column card is showing here, so you can resize the column card by dragging on the border side. So now in this column chart, I'm going to show the monthly revenue and month name. After selecting on this box, first of all select the x-axis data, I mean the month name. Then for the y-axis you can select the revenue. You can see the data is showing. After increasing the size, I can see the month name is showing December, July, so it is not showing sequentially. So I mean this is showing based on the ascending or descending order. I want to show it as a sequence of month, January, February, March. That's why I need to change the order of the month name. To change the monthly order, I'm going to change the sequence of the month. So this is the report view, this is the table view, this is the model view, this is the data analysis view. So I'm going to click here table view for getting the data. Now I'm going to sort the monthly name. I'm clicking on here. After clicking on here, you can see there is a option sort by column. So I'm clicking here, then you can see there is option month. So after doing this, I have sorted the monthly name. I think this time I can get the required sequence of month. So I'm going back to the report view. I can see after sorting there is no change. That's why I need to deselect the option here. Again I'm going to select the option month name and revenue. You can see this time it is showing January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So it is showing now in the order of the month. For changing the color of the column, you can select on visualization, then you can click on columns, then you can see this is the color which is showing. If you need, then you can change the column color. So I'm selecting this one. So you can change the color by your choice. However, I'm going to create a map here. Before that, be sure to deselect any of the box, then you can click here. This is the map. After clicking, this map will be shown here. You can see this is the map. You can drag for increasing the size of the map. Now in this map I'm going to show the revenue and state. So first of all I need to click on the location. So I'm clicking on the state, then I'm clicking on the legend, which is the revenue. Here is showing that the map and field map visuals are disabled. To enable them, go to file, options, settings, options, global security. So I'm going file, options and settings, option, then click on security, then click on map and field map visual, use map and field map. So it is already clicked on. So after clicking OK, you will see that. So this is showing here. That means the map is working, but since I am using a very old model laptop, that's why the map is not showing here. You can see whenever I am clicking on this map, the options are enabling. That means the map is okay. However, I'm going to create the slice here. Then this is the slicer. I'm clicking on here. So this is the slicer. So I'm resizing the slicer and I'm keeping it here and I'm resizing. So now in this slice we are going to show all the beverage brand. To check the beverage related revenue or sold item. For that purpose, after selecting this slice, I'm going to click on here. You can see the beverages are showing, but they are showing one by one below. So I'm going to drag this slice up to this position. Then since the brands are showing one by one below, I'm going to show these brands in a horizontal mode. For that purpose, go to visualization, then slicer settings, then in the vertical list you can make it tile to show the brands in a horizontal format. You can see all the brands are showing in horizontal format now. In these brands, you can see there is a white background. For removing the white background, you can click on channel, then you can see effects, and you can turn off the background. So I'm turning off. You can see the white background is removed. So whenever you are creating the slice, whenever you click on the one of the slice, so there will be a change in the key performance index, I mean in the cards and in the column chart. So whenever you are clicking on the other brand, you can see it's changing. So the key performance index are changing based on the brand. If I click on other product, can you see it is changing based on the product? So here the map is also changing, but since the laptop is not so powerful, that's why the visual graphics are not capable to show the change. So in this way you can check the product wise performance, revenue, sold amount, and revenue amount per month based on the product or brand category or beverage brand category. So this is the interactive dashboard. Whatever the brand you click, there will be a change of performance that will be shown automatically. And if you think that you are interested to know why there is an increase in July, so you can click on here. You can click on right side of your mouse. First of all, you can click particular month, then click on right side of your mouse. Then you can see there is option analyze, then explain the increase. If you click on here, there is a by default AI under this Power BI. The AI will show you the reason of increase in July. You can see after clicking on right side and then analyze then reason, you can see there is a indication that the reason of increase of revenue in July because there is increase here in the west region. This is the increase, there is no decrease. This is the total of revenue. So that's the reason that in July there is an increase of revenue for the product of, we can see product of PowerBI. So this way you can check the reason of decrease or increase for any particular month, for any particular product. Whatever be the product, you can check the revenue, the amount of sold, and average price per unit, and performance over the period, as well as performance based on region or state that can be shown in the map. The map is visible here, but due to my laptop, I think it's not showing. So this is the power of Power BI. You can visualize anything, and that kind of visualization could be very helpful for your decision making. So after doing all the visualization, you can save your file in a designated folder in your PC. So I have already saved my file, so that's why I'm saving on the previous file name. So after doing that, you can publish your Power BI dashboard online. For publishing your Power BI project, you can go to the platform of Power BI online. Then you can click on sign in. Then you can enter your email here. They will check whether your email is eligible for the new account. After entering your email, if there is no account, then they will suggest you to create an account. Let's get you started. Sign in with an work email address. Create your account, confirmation details. So you have to provide your institutional email address. So after providing your institutional email address, they will ask you whether it is a institutional email address. Then you can say, yeah, I got it from my organization. Then click on next. So this time they are requesting you to provide password and to input the verification code that is sent to your email. And also you have to mention your name, country. So these are the information you have to provide. Then you can click on next. So after getting your new password, name, and institutional email address, they are saying that confirmation details. Thanks for signing up for Microsoft Fabric free. So get started. I mean, you are getting the new account in Power BI. After creating a new account in Power BI, you can see this is your profile, and these are the option where you can publish your project. After creating your account in online Power BI platform, you can publish your project by clicking on here publish. You can see the map is okay. However, for publishing your project, you can click on publish. So you have to enter your email for publishing your project. So it is showing that you have to sign in the profile. So after providing your institutional email, you have to click on next, then provide your password, then click on sign in. So after signing in, you have to select your folder. For that purpose, you have to click on this option, then click on select. You can see the option is showing that my first Power BI dashboard. So this is the file name of my project, my first Power BI dashboard. So the message is showing that this project is published. Open my first Power BI dashboard. So I'm going to open it in the online platform by clicking here. You can see it is directing to the online platform of Power BI, where my project will be shown available in the online platform.